This is the budding light of hope and knowledge, the delight of Sri Prakash Educational Institutions, spreading academic brilliance in all directions.
Namaste. This is Saujanya, dealing grade 1 in Tuni campus. Today's story, Angelia, the Angry Young Pecker. A small family of a woodpecker lived in a hole on a tree trunk. It was a small family, a mother, a father, and a young woodpecker called Angelia. Now, Angelia was pretty woodpecker with a fine beak and pretty brown wings. But she had a terrible temper. The whole forest knew about young Angelia's bad temper. Nobody, none of the people, family or friends came knocking at their door. When mother was little late in getting the warm soup ready, Angelia got angry. She fluttered her tiny wings and flew swoosh over her mother's head, almost knocking her mother off. "Carefully, dearie," said mother. "I don't want my sweet angel pie falling into the warm soup." This would make Angelia more angry. She would fly to the cupboard and knock the pepper tin off. So the tin opened and set mother off sneezing, "Achoo! Achoo!" This is just an example. Now you would have an idea of how angry Angelia behaved. One day, father called Angelia to him and said, "Dear, whenever you get angry, I want you to sit on a tree and knock a hole. One hole for one anger, okay?" So the next time Angelia got angry, she sat on a tall tree and went peck, peck, peck. It was quite hard for her to make a hole as she was pretty young and her beak was not so strong. But she tried and tried. The hole got bigger and bigger. At last, a nice little hole was ready, and where was Angelia's anger? It was gone. In her excitement at making a new hole, Angelia got quite forgotten her anger. A few weeks passed. One day, Angelia told her father, "Daddy, I think I need a new tree." "What about the one you were pecking at?" asked father. "Oh, come and see," said Angelia proudly. They flew to Angelia's tree. It was a tall pine tree, but now it was full of holes. Angelia had so disturbed them with the knocking that all the birds of the tree had shifted their nest and flown away. There were so many holes that the bugs and beetles could not hide in the bark. The poor pine tree stood there looking lost and feeling so sorry for itself. "You don't have to make holes any longer," said father. "The next time you get angry, go to the gum tree, collect some gum and fill up the holes you made. One hole for one anger, okay?" "But that would be so difficult," father said Angelia. "The gum tree is so far away but see what harm your anger has done to the tree," said father. "It has made the tall pine tree so ugly. The birds have flown away. The bugs are not there. All these days when you shouted at me or your mother, you did not see your anger. But now you can see it for yourself. See how ugly it is. See how lifeless the tree is." "I understand, Daddy," said Angelia softly. "When you asked me to peck holes on the tree, I thought it was a game. Now I know it was a lesson." Angelia and her father flew back home. Young Angelia never went towards the pine tree again. Her father had asked her to fill the holes with a gum only when she got angry. But Angelia was trying really hard not to get angry anymore. So she had no return to the tree. Angela's tree still stand all holy and holy. But if you get angry often, you can go to the pine tree and see how pitose Angelia's tree look. As your punishment, you will have to count all the holes Angela made and divide them by the number of trees in the forest. Thank you.